afternoon. Today we'll be making a wax seal for letters. For this project you will be needing a 1-inch dowel. I got a 1-inch by 48. The handle of this project will be up to you. I'm going to cut mine at 3.5 inches. You're also going to need some crafting clay. This here is modeling clay. According to the instructions, when I first had it, I'm supposed to let it bake for 15 minutes. And you're also going to want some type of adhesive, whether it be super glue or Elmer's All Craft glue. Alright, well first we're going to cut the handle, and I strongly believe I do not need to show you how to use a saw. Alright, well, let's get to it. Alright, now with that done, I'm going to take my pocket knife, and I'm going to try to round this off the best I can, just so it's more comfortable in my hand. It did come out at 3.5, but it also came out slightly angled. So this is probably going to take me a while, and you probably don't want to see that. So I'm going to shut you off, and we'll bring it back when it's to my likeness. Alright, now that I have it rounded to where I like, I'll probably decorate it later. Oh, speaking of decorations, here's my letter opener. As you can see, the point's more rounded. It's thinner. And right here's a rune. This is Odin's rune. It's more associated with wisdom. So, it makes sense because you open a letter to learn the contents. I thought it was funny. So we're going to need a small ball. I'm going to smoosh it out. And then you use your thumb and press it. Try to keep it as even as you can. Hi, Mama. Alright. So now... Oh, you okay? Goober. So now I'm going to take my handle, push down, not too hard. Then I'm going to take my letter opener and just cut away the excess. Pull it away. Pull it away. I suggest before you do this, you have a design in mind. I already know my design. In fact, you guys also know my design. It's from the intro of the video. Actually, the very end of the intro of the video. The wolf head. Alright, so pull this away. Yeah, it's a bit thick, but yeah, so I'm going to try and mush it back into shape. Alright, I'm going to go grab another tool, and that's just for the edges, and then we'll get onto the centerpiece. So I'm going to pause you real quick. Alright, this is from a Dremel set that I have. I'm just going to go around the edge. It's not going to be even. I know this is going to bug a lot of my viewers. But unfortunately for them, well, actually it's fortunate for them, I'm the only one who has to live with it. Unless I send them a letter. In which case, that is definitely unfortunate for them. Alright, there we go. As you can see, let me get some shade on you. There it is. Now I'm going to take my toothpick here and carve in the wolf's head. But in order for it to face that direction, I need to carve it facing that direction. So, start with its nose. I'm just going to slightly drag it away. Going down. Just one hook. Come back around. Bottom hook. Open up. Another hook. And then I'm just going to go straight into an ear. Then I'm going to come back here, move the head up, go straight into that ear. I'm going to just gently smooth these out to the best I can. Alright, as you can see faintly, let me drop you down a little closer if I can. Oh, that really didn't help anything, did it? Okay, there you go. You see the wolf head? I can clearly see it. Then add the other ear. Edit eye. Nose. Its mouth. And then just some additional fur. Alright, there we go. It's not the best. I don't know what happened to my first one. Unfortunately, I lost that. Watch after I'm done with this one, I find it again, because that will be my look. So I'm just going to continue to do these lines a little deeper. Because as thick as it is, I will need a thick layer of wax. Actually, I might not. So at the outer edges again. Redo his eye. Redo his nose. Redo his mouth. Alright, he doesn't look very impressive. But once he's... There we go, that's a little better. Once I get him baked, it'll be a whole different story. So, in order to get him off, I'm just going to use a fork. And there he is. Alright, I'm pop him in the oven for 10 minutes. Put him on a cookie sheet or a baking pan, something of that nature. And then we'll glue him to the dowel. Alright, so our seal has been baked at 275 degrees for 10 minutes. Now what color wax you want to use doesn't matter. This is a simple crayon. It's a red violet. We're going to warm it up and make a small puddle. Gonna give a little black smoke, that's okay. Move it around a bit. Okay, so we gotta get our seal wet a little bit so it doesn't stick. We're gonna dip it right in. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9. Slowly pull up. Oh, didn't quite work. So let's push a little harder. Wait a little longer. Nope, the wax is already cooled on the seal. It's still kind of gunky on the paper. We're going to clean it off. Try it again. Alright, so let's try again. You have a little smoke, that's fine. Okay. So I'm going to take the wax, smooth it out, get a little more spread. Alright, so I'm going to get it wet again. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Well, alright, so we got part of the wolf head here. And a couple bumps. So I think the problem is I'm letting the wax get too hot. Because as you can see, partially there's a wolf head in there. The bumps are clearly raised, but half of it also broke off.
The saviors, did they come?
So trial and error. As you can see, I'm eventually getting it. This was first attempt at 10 seconds, second attempt at 30. So we'll just keep trying and eventually we'll get it right. Okay, as you can see with the third one here, I got it a lot better. What I did is instead of holding the crayon in one spot, I moved it around to about the size of a quarter, counted to 30, wetted my seal, gave it a 10-second count, held it down, pulled straight up, and that seemed to work. Alright, so I figured out how I need to do it. But like I said, the trial and error, figured it out, and, well, alright, I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of our project. There was a few issues, and as you saw, I was more than happy willing to share that with you. So until I see us on our next project, thank you. Our next project, we will actually be blacksmithing. And I know that's something I promised to in other videos, and I failed to deliver. But this time, I will deliver. Alright, well, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for your patience. Remember to click it, subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell icon. Thank you, and we'll see you on the next project.